Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is January 12th, 2026, and this is a quick update on that Netflix trade. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's take a quick look at Netflix and see what's going on. All right, I'm gonna maximize this quarterly chart. We're gonna take a quick look at it, and I'm gonna do it on the big screen. I'm not gonna do it on the yeah, yeah. I do it down here and all. All right, we can see on the quarterly chart, we're below pivot. Expect us to stay below pivot. We can come all the way down to maybe a 72, 72.56 and get a bounce. Looking at the big picture, that would be below my buy zone that I had set up. Nothing has changed here, but I'm looking to start maybe buying around 86. You know, well, my alert goes off there, and I'm looking to get down into this buy zone before I start buying more shares. Although I did buy a couple of more shares when it dropped below 90 today. And because again, we always hate missing out, but that's what I see there. Let's go ahead and go down to this monthly chart. On this monthly chart, as we can see, we're still below there. My pivot is down at 81.77, and all the other thing that we can see here also that's going to be coming up here on Netflix is the earnings. Earnings is like 8 days away, and it's on the 20th of this month. So again, that might give us the bounce that we're going to be looking for to make sure we are all in. That I'm all into this trade and ready for it to go higher. If it doesn't bounce in and come down lower, we can expect it to go to maybe at least to the bottom part of my buy zone. Don't really expect it to drop all the way down here to this 69.79 at the support 2 level. I'm expecting to bounce somewhere around this support 1 level on these quarterly pivots. Is what I'm kind of expecting. And we can see we are below the 9-10 moving average. So it's in the bear territory right now. So based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, this may not be a good trade for you at this time. But for me, based on my trading plan and trading strategy, I'm still okay with it at all. Just to let you know that. And like I say, this is kind of like how I look at the market and stuff. Now going down here to this weekly chart. On this weekly chart, what we see, again, we still see this thing is dropping. This right here is the 50. I usually have the 50 and the 200 on here. This should be the 50. As you can see, I got the 50 and the 200 and what we're looking at. Let me do this, put it back on auto, and if I zoom, you can see the 200 is way down here. So it's below the 50 also. Again, so maybe based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, this might be still a no play for you, and you'll be looking for it to turn around. But me, I'm looking at it, with these monthly pivots and all at this time on this weekly chart. I'm looking at weekly chart. This is when it starts getting important to me. Weekly chart, monthly pivots, and all. I'm looking at us coming down here to a support 1 level. On the support 1 level, I'm kind of expecting a bounce. Will it happen or not? Don't know, but that's what I'm kind of expecting. And that kind of lines up with my buy zone. It's just a little bit, it can slip there and go into my buy zone. That's where I definitely want to be buying at the time, but I have to kind of like wait and see. And this all is because of what this stock has done. This stock had a split back in November, around November 17th, and then at that time, I said, "Oh, I want to be a buyer of this." Companies like this usually double in about 2 to 3 years or more, 2 to 5 years, just to be safe. If they're going to double, if they're going to play right, and I expect a double from the low price that I get in at. So if I get down here around 185, I expect it to go to 170, and I don't think that'll be too much out of the picture. Again, I did start buying. I did get a couple of shares up around 100. I got a couple more shares down here a little bit lower, and also I'm still nowhere near the position size that I really want to have on this. So I am being patient, but I keep nibbling at it just to keep myself active and keep looking at it and all. So that's what I see here on Netflix at this time. Going down to the daily picture at this time this is more of an entry chart, and right now based on my trading plan and my trading strategy, there hasn't really been anything. You had a bearish looking pattern right here, and this thing went bullish on you and the bear pattern was in the wrong location, and it did kind of go up a little bit and fake you out and came right back down. We had it basing here, we can see now here on this daily thing, and it actually gave us a bearish pattern right here, bearish engulfing and all. pointing these things out. This is your bearish engulfing right here. This green candle, red candle. You had a bearish looking pattern right here in the wrong location that faked you out and went to the upside, and then you had a pro gap to the downside. This little gap right here on this thing letting you know that this letting me know that the big money is in there. They're dropping out, and then you end up having this thing basing for a little while, and now it's dropping. It based and drop, and also again, the question is right now, based on where it's at, is how low is it going to drop? That's what I'm kind of waiting on to see. Will it drop down here to my buy zone, which is this area down here? We can look at on the day picture and all, and see if it's actually going to happen. And is it going to happen before earnings or after earnings? This might be another earnings play for me too, where I might do something with options and now with the options. I don't know. Again, with earnings coming up, it start bringing up a lot of other little strategies that I like doing around earnings on stocks that I don't mind owning. So I might do something there. It might get where I might actually sell or put or two, when it gets closer and closer to earnings, But we have to kind of like wait and see what happens there. But that's it. That's pretty much all I really want to share at this time. I'm getting too much into trading strategies and all. And instead of just analyzing what I see on the chart. On the chart at this time, we are still dropping. We are getting close to my buy zone where I really want to pick up my shares of stocks. And other than that, this is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you guys having a great day. And I'll speak with you guys this weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.